Grier Heights is at a crossroads when it comes to affordable housing.
So it's in the very air we breathe in Grier Heights. It's in the trees, it's in the dirt, it's in the soil, it's in the lifeblood of this community that home is important and that people are important and that people deserve a place that's theirs.
I remember when I was first approached with CrossRoads Housing Development. At the time, it was all about Billingsville School. Billingsville School was labeled as low performing, had a lot of needs, lacking in a lot of resources. And you had churches, you had local organizations, you had people who were kind-hearted, just in the hallways of Billingsville School, not connected, but doing good, not connected, but showing care. CrossRoads looked at that from Myers Park Presbyterian Church, Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, and Grier Heights Presbyterian Church. What can we do to get to know one another?
Where do we want to go to have the most impact and to take advantage of what relationships already existed, and more importantly, to find partnerships and group experiences that would make the most difference for a community.
CrossRoads really is a very comprehensive nonprofit partner to the Grier Heights community. While in our name we focus on affordable housing and community development, we focus on really the totality of the community, because at the end of the day, communities are made up of people, and people are multidimensional, they're multifaceted, they have complex issues, they have tremendous opportunities, but it all has to work together, and CrossRoads approaches its work by trying to make it all, quote unquote, work together.
This community center it services multiple purposes, should I say, that I always describe this place as the one-stop shop. So this is a place where not only do we provide our residents with educational resources, financial resources, but overall just support and empowerment. And not just for our younger kids, just for the entire household. So for me, this is the end all, be all. Come get any and everything that you need. So I believe that we just, service the residents on all different lanes and avenues.
So I'm actually a person who struggles from depression and anxiety, so this community center has actually given me an outlet, a place to come and just be myself, just, be able to finally breathe, because things may not always be great at home, but you have friends here and you have people who are always looking out for you and uplifting you, so it's been great.
Just like me, a lot of kids come in here and they're not able to, have a lot of opportunities, and they're not able to get out of the toxic spaces that they are, and also it gives them like a safe community and just like a second family.
We also know, based on research and based on statistics, that housing leads to a level of stability that is a trajectory for children. It is related to mental health. It's related to physical health. So having a place is a benefit across several different dimensions of our human experience.
I think the work that CrossRoads does is so important for the people in Grier Heights because it's actually changing lives. It's not only about buying a home. You can have a home and have no food. You can have a home and have poor mental health. So when you actually take care of every aspect of a human, including their children, I think you have the potential to not only change a community, but change future generations.
So oftentimes when I'm thinking about Grier Heights, I do think of it using sort of a both-and approach. There are both challenges and opportunities here. And saying that doesn't diminish the greatness that is here in Grier Heights, but it's also speaking truth about some of the struggles that we need to recognize as well. The lack of food, the lack of economic opportunity, the lack of a sound education, the lack of access to health care, mental health care. Those are all variables that are well within our control to change, to make better, and to make different.
I don't think we can love our neighbors if we don't care if they don't have adequate housing. I don't think we can love our neighbors if we don't care that they're being pushed out by market forces of gentrification.
What we do is unlike any other. I mean, when I say that we service through and through, I really mean through and through, from housing to education to access to health care. I mean, this is something special.
Put compassion into action. Put care and concern into action. The action is to help build the community.
We're not weak. We're not, a charity case. Yes, we are at a disadvantage, but really, we really have the heads up.
Home for me just means peace, a place that I can just be myself and it's mine. So just a sense of ownership and a sense of pride.
The action is to, again, not do for us, but to do with us.
So the question isn't who is my neighbor, the question really is who isn't my neighbor.
We're all intersecting, we're all interrelated, we're all interconnected, and it is where we do cross where magic can happen.